Welcome back to another episode of the Work in Progress podcast. Today, I am here with a very special guest. I am here with the world's only professional cheese fortune teller and friend of mine, Jen.
Hi.
Jen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And Jen, first of all, how do we know each other?
PR.
We met through work.
PR.
We met through work.
Through work, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm a journalist.
Yes.
And I was writing for Good Housekeeping about pet products. I think it was that one. And you supplied me with one of your clients' products, which is now little Heloise's favorite bed.
And Heloise will probably be making a guest appearance at some point.
She will.
Ollie is in the background right here.
Nope. Anyway.
If you were listening to this, just imagine a little weenie dog and a big husky who are circling the table right now because we are about to do something very exciting. We are going to be, as in Jen, is going to do a cheese reading. But this is a little something special because this cheese reading is for America's 250th birthday. So we meaning Jen, is going to do a cheese fortune telling session for America. Jenny, how do you feel about this?
Super patriotic.
Can you walk us through the cheeses that we have before us?
We have a provolone here from Belgioioso in Wisconsin. It's the most fun cheese company name to say. This will represent our red cheese. I think we should start from the beginning. We start with our blue. Wait, nope, red. We start with our red, which is our Belgioioso provolone. Our white is a delicious cotija that I've been snacking on. And then our blue cheese is Treasure Cave blue. I think this one is, it's not the mild, it's just the nice one.
For the special occasion.
It's a special occasion.
It's a special occasion.
Red, white, and blue cheese. America, white, and blue cheese.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Jen, can you, for people unfamiliar with cheese fortune telling, because, not to brag, but Jen has read many cheeses at this kitchen table that I am touching right now for the people at home that are not watching and they are listening to this in podcast form. Can you walk us through what a cheese fortune telling session entails? What does it require? How do you do it?
Yeah, absolutely. So for my private clients, everyone gets 4 pieces of cheese, and then I read the first 3 like a past, present, future tarot card reading, and I answer a question they have with their last cheese. Basically, I'm looking at the surface of the cheese to see any kind of, to see any kind of surface variations or cracks or holes or changing colors, anything like that, to kind of give me an idea of the shapes and patterns that I'm seeing on the cheese.
How are we going to be divvying up these cheeses for the past, present, future in question?
Would you like to decide on behalf of America?
On behalf of America, I absolutely will. Let's do red, white, and blue. So past, present, future.
Okay.
So the American cheese is going to be
The past.
past. The
Cotija.
yes, that will be the present. The blue
From
cheese will
Mexico.
be from Mexico.
Yes.
And the blue cheese will be the future. And then, do you want to decide which cheese will be the question?
Sure, we can do that. Okay.
Okay, that will be a surprise at the end.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
that'll be a surprise.
All right, so let's start with the American cheese.
Okay, as our America stand-in, would you like to cut a slice of cheese?
Absolutely. Are you asking me to cut the cheese,
I am
Jen?
asking you to cut the cheese. Would you like to say it in French? Qui coupe le fromage? Qui coupe le fromage?
Il coupe le fromage.
Qui coupe?
Qui coupe. Nope, we're just gonna cut the cheese. We have cut our past cheese. Jen, what's going on with this cheese?
All right, so in the past cheese, obviously the first thing I see is a big argument with the British. It does, there is very clearly a representation of an irritation here, which is this little piece that kind of jumps off the top a little bit. And the whole thing is kind of shaped like an arrowhead a little bit. So if we want to go like way back into America's past, then we're seeing an indigenous population, we're seeing some conflict there, that kind of thing. And then if we want to think about the more recent past, the bottom of this is all kind of like ragged and bumpy and jumpy. And we'll hold it to the camera. There we go. And that indicates a lot of insecurity, I suppose, as far as just how people feel about things. And you can see that there's a bigger ridge right here in the middle. And that is a pretty clear divide. I think it really represents the two-party political system that we have. What I do like about this, though, that I don't think we'll find in the present cheese, is that the top of it is still very connected. So it's very clean and connected. The big ridge, backwards here, the big ridge only goes up part way, and then there's a bunch of cohesion at the top. So a lot of agreement on certain things, but on some foundational values, not so much, but overall people were able to get along. I think that this could easily move into the present cheese as well. And then the other thing I see in here, it's like a weird combination of like a sheep and a dog. A sheep head, and then there's like a dog body.
I am looking for the sheep and the dog currently.
So here's the sheep head right here. So a
Okay.
little circle there. And then there's a little tail and the little dog body. Leg,
Okay.
leg, tail. Body.
Okay, I'm seeing it.
So it's like a sheep and a dog mixed together. Probably won't be able to see it on the
A shog, if you will.
a shog. And so what's interesting about that is the dog tends to represent companionship. The sheep tends to represent kind of blindly following things and feeling kind of cozy about it. So I would say that this is interpreted as, well, I would interpret this as people kind of blindly following the beliefs and the ideals of people that they're close to without really thinking about why they may or may not believe these things, and that it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? Like, you want to be there with your companion, but you also want to go out on your own, but you can't do either of those things because you're a shog. You just can't, because you're a shog.
Tale as old as time.
So I know, tale as old as time. Are you a shog? Yes. We have 2 shogs.
3 now, really.
3 shogs, yeah.
This is making me even more excited for the present cheese. Shall we cut a piece of that one?
Yes. Let you cut it, but I'm going to cut our shog in half and give half to your shog and half to my
Oh,
shog.
beautiful, beautiful.
You get the small piece because you're smaller. You get the big piece because you're bigger. Eat that argument. That's right. Okay. Please cut a piece of our present cheese.
All right. Can I cut it in any way?
Any way you want.
Okay.
You could even punch it and smash it if you wanted to.
I'm gonna do something a little different and do this cheese, this little guy right here. For everybody that is listening, I am cutting the top corner instead of the bottom corner of this present cheese.
Gasp. Okay.
Hey, around here we do things a little different.
Right, I'm here for it. Okay, so one thing that I think is interesting about this is that this cheese is very crumbly, which you learned when we were opening it.
Yes.
The piece that you cut off did not crumble.
Okay.
So I think that is important to keep in mind in terms of where the United States is right now, where we may be fractured. We may have this natural tendency to kind of fall apart, to let things kind of separate us, but overall, I got the chills. Overall, we are still one country. We are still one people who, I mean, aside from like serial killers and stuff, are trying to be genuine and kind. And aside from all the like Nazis, but you know, all the meanies don't count. So, because yeah, that's another story. But so I think that's really interesting because it's showing that there's still a level of togetherness that we can have once we get past all of the arguments. Like if we, like, I'm not like there's good people on all sides. That's not how I feel. Sorry for anyone who feels that way. I feel like some people really are jerks, but I think once we really get like down to it and get past the ideology and the like little things that we don't agree on that don't really matter, there are a lot of things that we can relate to each other on, like be nice to people, open the door for someone, don't drive like an idiot. Like these are things that I think we can all agree on.
Consider other people.
Consider other people, exactly. There's a lot going on in that sense. And all of that just because it didn't crumble when you cut it, which I love. Okay. You see this face here?
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah.
There's the little ooh face right there. So similar to our past cheese. Maybe. I don't remember what the past cheese looked like now because I cut it up and gave it to the dogs.
It's okay.
Okay, well, I think the past cheese had like the ridges on the bottom and then it was clean on the top, right?
Yes, and it said it had a divide.
Yeah, so we've got that again. We don't necessarily have the divide, but we do have like all the ridge stuff on the bottom and then clean again at the top. I will say the top of this reminds me of like a langoustine. I don't know why. Like there's its little mouth and its little langoustine eye and it's got a little shell. This is just, how my brain works. So the langoustine here is a level of the American people trying to protect themselves. So the country trying to protect itself. And I think we can see that from everyone, really. Like nobody wants democracy to fall apart, really. If you think, I would be fine with social democracy, but like overall, like we don't want to have everything fall apart. And so there's still that area where we're trying to protect ourselves as a whole, whether it's through the things that we believe, the things that we protest for, the things that we march for, that kind of stuff. So right now, in this current environment, we are in a place where we're just trying to make things better. And I think that goes for pretty much everyone, even if I disagree with their beliefs. It goes for everyone. And I think the fact that the bottom of it has all these ridges. Oh, wait, let me show the langoustine to the camera. It's right here, just right at the top. And I think we've got this face in the bottom and like all of the bumps and cracks and everything just kind of gathering down there. That's the the differences between all of the people in the country. We're a tapestry.
Yeah.
Right? So this represents the tapestry and all the different feelings and emotions and everything. I do like that there is like a buffalo right here. You see its little head there, because what is more, aside from the American eagle, iconic of the United States than a buffalo? So I love that. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity coming up where native cultures and indigenous cultures and native animals kind of, I don't want to say reclaim, but kind of reclaim some of the space that they had prior to the colonizers coming in. I lost my train of thought, but that is how that makes me feel. So I think it's showing that even though there's a lot of strife right now, there is an opportunity for us to grow together and protect ourselves together.
Right on. That's a great present, I would say, especially with the World Cup right now and the world coming in.
And the world learning about ranch dressing.
Yes, that is, I think, the most beautiful thing that's happening from a World Cup.
Love it.
And I've been getting so many videos on my For You page of people from other countries. I got this video of this German guy crying because he spent time in New England, and New Englanders are notorious for being maybe not the warmest people, and I say that as a New Englander, but he was in tears because he said everyone was so nice to him, and he's like, yeah, everyone was just been so welcoming, and this has been such a great experience. So
I love that.
Such a hopeful message.
That's wonderful.
Are we ready for the future?
Yeah, in a second. Okay.
Okay, this is gonna be.
I don't normally get to eat the cheese with the readings. This is great.
I'm gonna go with this guy. Ooh, thank you.
All right, keep it on the knife.
Keep it on the knife.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't like blue cheese. So
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it so I don't have to touch it. Oh, look at the future is a smiley face.
You hear that, everyone? It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. There's a smiley face.
Well, I can't really see it on there. There we go. Eye and nose, and then there's the mouth right there. So I love that. Future smiley face. That means there's good things ahead for us. And for us as a country, not just you and me, even though obviously.
Hey, we are Americans, you know?
That's right.
This does include us.
Mm-hmm. So yes, big happy smiley face. I do love that. Do you know there's the cocopelli? The like shape, the cocopelli. It's like it's an indigenous drawing. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was invented by hippies or not, but it's this like guy with hair coming out who's playing like a thing, and he's bent over.
Yes.
So I'm kind of seeing that right here in the cheese.
Okay.
Use your imagination a little bit.
I'm using,
And so Kokopelli, to me, represents like a spiritual awakening.
Okay.
A little bit. So I'm thinking there is some sort of transformation coming for us as a country. Not in the sense that like democracy is going to collapse, it's anarchy, that kind of thing, but in the sense of like we're just going to, it's going to sound very psychic speak, we're going to reach a higher plane of existence.
Okay. Can you put that into layman's terms?
I can try. We're just all on the whole going to see some things happen that then make us think, oh my gosh, like everyone. It's not going to be segregated between who's a Republican, who's a Democrat, who's a Green Party, who's a whatever. Everyone is suddenly going to be like, what have we come to, and how do we make this better? And I think that event is coming. I really feel like it's going to hit most people all at the same time. So like some big thing coming up. Not entirely sure what, but so many people at the same time are going to be like, oh my God, what has happened? We need to kind of reformat and remodel what it is that we think the United States is.
And is that catalyst event necessarily a bad thing that will unite people? Good thing? Is there any indication there, or is there a general statistic of things being bad that bring people together?
I don't get super bad vibes from it. I just get transformational vibes from it. So not in the sense that like we're like nuclear war or anything like that, just in the sense that like something has changed and has made people kind of open their intuition, open their experience to like it's like someone who, all right, well, since I had Taco Bell for dinner, let's think about this in Taco Bell terms. It would be people thinking outside the bun. So,
okay.
So we will realize that we've been kind of stuck in this box, and suddenly everybody wants to break out of this box. So that's just something that I do see coming. Now on this side, it does look like there's a sword right here that's maybe stabbing a little cheese, or the cheese cat is just like watching it, like cheese cats. So there is a sword that indicates conflict.
Okay.
So some conflict on the way to this revelation. But I don't see it like being this whole world ending situation that a lot of people might catastrophize with. And then I want to show you something else.
Okay.
Do you see the eagle right here? Here's its
I
little
do.
beak. And then do you see inside the eagle there's a dinosaur head?
Yes.
Yes. So, okay, let me see if I can show this to the, I can't see. Do you see it? Can you point it out? I see the eagle there.
So the dinosaur is right there.
Yeah.
It kind of has its mouth like open a little bit.
Yeah, and then the eagle head is like kind of coming off of the top of the dinosaur's head. So what I think is great about this, excuse me, I burped. So, okay, sidebar. When I do readings for people, a lot of times I burp, and I hate it. I think it
is an indication of something?
Yes. So
okay.
I was getting annoyed because every time I am either burping or I'm getting the hiccups. And so I went on Threads. Psychic Threads is an experience. So, so I went on Psychic Threads and I was like, Psychic Threads, tell me, what does this mean that I'm like constantly like burping or hiccuping during these readings? And there's like so many people chimed in and they were like, yeah, that happens to me too. It's the energy that's coming out of you that's connected to what you're reading for. And so people were like telling me they cough, somebody sneezes, one person starts to cry, another person gets the hiccups too, someone else burps. Thank God it's not farting. That would be awful. But like, so side note, it was just really interesting to me it made me feel better and a little bit less gross.
And comforted.
And comforted. I was like, oh, I'm doing something right. And so, anyway, back to our dino eagle. So what I love about this is that the dinosaur is a symbol of like what used to be here.
Okay.
Right? So past. And it's superimposed on an eagle, which is basically the sign of the United States. So this is really an indication of us. I know it sounds crazy, learning from the past.
What?
I know.
Us? Can it be done?
It can be done. It can be done. So we will learn from the past, at least in some ways, and merge those together to help us kind of get to this elevated plane of existence, to help us learn as a whole how to move the country forward in a more respectful way, more inclusive way, more accepting way, instead of the constant bickering back and forth that we have right now. So I think this is really good.
This has been a really promising, hopeful reading. Do we want to do a question for the U.S.?
We do.
Do we have a question for the U.S.?
Well, you're standing in for America, so as the Statue of Liberty, what would you like to know?
As the Statue of Liberty right now, on behalf of all Americans and the world, I think everyone wants to know, is it going to be okay? But I think that was kind of answered in our future cheese.
I don't need the cheese for that. The answer is yes.
Can the U.S. play nice with our neighbors again? Can we all be friends?
Which neighbors?
All of them.
That would be nice.
Can we be friends with our neighbors again?
Okay. Sorry for that expression. I just really, really hate blue
I
cheese.
think we're going to use this cheese for...
Can we play nice with our neighbors? Thank you very much, Statue of Liberty.
You're welcome.
Don't read into that. Yes. However,
Okay.
it will take some time. Because you see this line that goes across, and excuse me, Ollie. You see this line that goes across, and it's got these little, like, pieces that go down.
Yes.
Line that goes across and little pieces that go down. So that's an indication of a process, a journey, and the lines going down are like little hiccups.
Okay.
So-
Seems like we got a lot of hiccups.
Yeah, so it's like we'll take a few steps forward, and then we'll take a step back, and then a few steps forward, take a step back. So ultimately, yes, but we have to be patient again and still.
A yes and.
A yes and. United States of Improv.
Jen, this has been such a good reading, and thank you for, one, taking your talents to the podcast, two, reading so much cheese at this kitchen table, which I now believe does have special cheese reading powers and good energy.
I told you earlier that your table has good vibes for fortune telling.
Thank you.
And it does.
Thank you.
And you know what it is? It's all the paint.
It is all the paint. For people who are not seeing my kitchen table, it used to be a craft table at someone's home and has all these really cool paint splatters all over them. One last question for you, Jen. For people that are skeptical hearing this cheese fortune telling, what would you say to those folks at home?
Now, are we talking people who are skeptical about the fortune for the country or people who are skeptical about cheese fortunes in general?
Both.
Okay, well, if you're skeptical about the cheese fortune for the country, I am a little too, but we'll see how it goes. And for people who are skeptical of cheese fortune telling in general, have an open mind, give it a chance. Every cheese tells a story in more ways than you think, and the worst case scenario is that you get to eat cheese.
I love that. And Jen, we are all a work in progress. We're all working on something. What are you working on right now?
What am I not working on?
I know that you have a book that's coming out.
I do have a book coming out. Thank you. Yes. That's what I'm working on right now is I'm rebranding to better prepare for the launch of my book, the release of my book about tyromancy, which comes out tentatively July 13th, 2027. We're trying to push it back a little bit. I would love to have it come out on my birthday, August 13th, 2027. Which would be great. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, among a million other things.
Incredible. And where can people find you?
You can follow me on my brand new rebranded socials at The Cheese Oracle, the website cheeseoracle.com, and I do have a Substack that I sporadically update, kitchenwitch.substack.com.
Where you can also book a virtual cheese reading. And if you were in Chicago, you can book an in-person reading.
That's right.
Jen,
And I travel a lot, so if I will keep updates on my socials. So if I'm coming to where you are.
and as somebody that has had multiple cheese readings from Jen and someone who had a prediction come true recently. Highly, highly recommend. Jen, thank you so much for being on the show and for doing this cheese reading.
Yeah, thanks for having me and for allowing my little dog to fall asleep on your rug. Just passed out.
She's cheese dreaming right now.
Historically, those are nightmares.
She's very peaceful for someone having nightmares right now.
Because she had Benadryl today.
Oh, she's up again. It's because
hi,
always so
baby.
close. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Work in Progress, and stay tuned for future episodes. And remember, be kind, try your best, and always keep an open mind.